Hi, Dr. Burke. This is my 9th take, not including the 8 takes I had on the other video that you never got to see because I never shared access with you. This is an updated video, not that other one. Yeah, it's an updated video. It's an updated everything. I redid the whole Google slide. I redid the planning component. I did a pre-assessment this time. I redid the instructional learning environment. I redid everything. The only thing I did not redo is lesson 2, and it's just so bad, the first one. So I'm sorry that I didn't do it, but you've been more than gracious with everything else, and I just appreciate the opportunity to get to do some of this over. I'm just exhausted. So enough about myself. Get on to the planning of this lesson. So what has this taught me, this project? What has this project in this class taught me about planning for students with moderate to severe disabilities? The biggest takeaway for me in this class and this project was that students need different things to learn. Differentiation is a process. You can't just differentiate one time and call it a day and walk away. No, you differentiate one time and then this student needs this. So you differentiate that differentiation a second time or a third time or a fourth time. There's no limit to how much you can differentiate. No one said anywhere that you only had to do this and that's it and the student will be fine. No, that's a total misconception. You need to differentiate on top of that differentiation to reflect the student's needs. Another thing that I ask a lot in the lesson plan 1 is like using questions to promote comprehension. So this is in the text on page 151. An effective teacher will encourage students to develop their own questions as they read text and attempt to answer them as they predict or encounter relevant information. So this is obviously a created text that I made, but it is very relevant to the students because it is about time, it is about money. These are things that they will use every day for the rest of their lives. And they need to have a firm understanding of that. So the questions that I pose in lesson plan 1 are geared towards like, what time do you eat dinner? What time would you like to eat dinner? That kind of thing. Like pick on your clock. What time they'll get to clock and they'll get to change the numbers. And you ask them questions like, what time would you like to go to bed? What time do you go to bed? That kind of thing. Because that will affect how they live out the rest of their lives. They want to be thinking about that because, this week I want to go to bed at 10, but next week I'll be on summer break, so maybe I want to go to bed at 11. That's just me personally, but we want students to be thinking about these questions and asking these questions about their life. So how will they use this money? How will they use this time? Granted, I did not do lesson plan 2, as I said. I redid everything else except for that. So I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry for my performance in the class. I'm sorry for my performance in my other classes. I am really, really, really passionate about teaching and really passionate about teaching students with differentiation and exceptionalities, and I really, really am, and I'm sorry I wasn't able to perform better this semester. It was very tough with everything else going on, so I appreciate the opportunity to make up some of this, although, as I said, I did not do lesson plan 2. I believe I currently have a C in the class, so this isn't going to raise my grade to a B, but I thought I might as well do something with my last week of school. So yeah, thank you for the opportunity to redo this. Sorry about the email. I'm sorry about a lot of things. I hope to have a positive relationship with you in the near future, and I hope you have a great summer because this semester was rough for everyone. So sorry, I talked a lot about myself rather than the lesson, or the assignment, but yeah, it was helpful. It was definitely helpful. So thank you.